Yo guys, what is up? Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be reviewing a fingerboard that my mom got me. So thank you, Mom. And yeah, shout outs to the Bird 6, Tech That Girl Expert, and Tater Dab for being awesome commenters all this time and supporting the channel. Let's get into it. Alright. Don't mind my cock, he's being loud. Anyways, so we're going to take the fingerboard out of here, and ooh, it looks like it came with a nail file, so that's good. Alright, let's take it out of this bag. Alright, so what do we got here? Nice wooden deck, some nice foam grip tape, green wheels with bearings, it looks like. Gotta take them out of this little package here. There's the nail file that it came with. I'm gonna be using that probably, because I don't feel like going and getting my other file. And I just gotta open up this stupid bag if I can to get all these other parts out. Oh man, look at these trucks. These are cool. Ooh, and they came with bushings too. They're not good bushings, but they're bushings. I'll take it. Alright, and then here's a lot of the hardware and the skate tool. I'll show you guys this deck. Look at that. Pretty fucking cool deck, in my opinion. It could probably use some stickers, but other than that, it's a nice wooden deck. It looks to be a 4 or 5 ply board, so that's gonna be pretty nice to use. And yeah, just gonna do a little bit of carpet boarding with it, I guess. So alright, so we're gonna just do the grip job. Alright, gotta sit down for this one. Alright, so first I just want to line this up here, and then yeah, okay. Alright, and then just get this all nice patted down. I'm trying to keep it in frame, but it's kind of hard to do, in my opinion, because I like to usually hold my work close to me when I'm doing it, so it's kind of unusual for me to sit in front of a camera and do all this. Alright. Got the grip tape on, and now I'm just going to take the file, and I'm going to do the edging around it real quick. I'm not going to put that on camera, or else this video is going to take forever. So, yeah. Alright, now that I've got the grip tape done, Jesus Christ, don't know what happened with my voice there. But now that we got the grip tape done, I'm just going to peel off the excess. If you guys want to know how to do grip tape, I'll leave a link to the video below to where I do describe how to do fingerboard grip tape. And if you look through my shorts, I probably have a couple of me doing grip tape, or at least on tech decks, but it's vaguely similar for wooden boards. Alright, so now we got the grip tape on there. Sweet, this deck's coming together. Alright, what you're going to do next, if you're assembling any tech deck, is, especially with foam grip tape, you want to take the trucks and you want to just, like, poke them through the holes. And then rotate a little bit to kind of clear that out. Because then you get a nice circular spot for your screw. I'm going to do this all off camera because, again, this video would take way too long if I did all this on camera, so yeah, I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm apparently going to have to find a different way of doing it, because these trucks, oh, the camera shifted, do nothing but screw up the holes. Don't know if you can see it very well, but it's not very clean right here, so I'm going to use a different tool to do that. So, yeah. Alright, so I think I figured out what I'm going to do for a tool. If you have any of these tech deck boards with, like, these kinds of trucks on them, use these ones, because these ones, I think, are the ones I've used to do this grip tape, which, if as you can see, this one looks really good. And, yeah. It's a pretty smooth board, too, so I'm gonna just use the trucks on this one to do the holes on this one. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna use this because, it's got a pretty nice box here. And, this used to be a paint container. Not container, but, you know, it had paint in it at some point. So I'm just gonna dump all these parts in here and, put on the truck, or put on the wheels. Alright, so I'm gonna get the wheels out of this little bag right here. Put those in there, and then just gotta find the bolts here. And then put it in the tool. And then you put the wheel on the tool, and trying to make sure I get it facing the right way. All right. And then now to start putting the wheels on the trucks for this board, it's actually got a little bit of a different process than usual. This board came with these little pieces right here, which are supposed to slide onto the truck first as kind of like a spacer. And then I assume that you put the wheel on. And then screw it on. I had to make sure I had the right amount of these little spacer pieces so that I don't try putting two on the same wheel. Oh, drop the screwdriver. My hands are really shaky for some reason. Maybe it's the Monster Energy I had this morning. I'm not sure. But, like, my hands are just really fucking shaky. There we go. Look at that. Alright, that spins for a pretty long time, so this is actually going to be a really good deck to use, which is going to be nice. Again, got to make sure I put the wheels on the right way. If there even is a right way. I mean, it looks like either way you put them on is the right way, but I'm just going to assume that there is a right way to put them on. Because usually there is with these types of wheels. So I'm trying to find which side the bearing sticks out of more. Because if it comes out of this side more, then this is probably the back. Which it seems to be, so I'm going to just put it this way. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Maybe I'm, like, seeing things that aren't actually there. I don't know. Alright, we got one pair of trucks set up. Boom. That is one pair. I will say that I am kind of frustrated with YouTube because I made a video on Packy Official and that got copyrighted. Like, I got a copyright claim on it stating that, or not stating that, but like basically saying that I have restrictions for monetary gain set on that video now. Even though I make no fucking money from this, so it kind of doesn't matter, but at the same time, I still get pissed when it happens. That means that when I do actually start getting monetization for my channel and stuff, I'm not going to get money, as much money from that video. I'm still going to get money from it probably, I'm just not going to get as much because it has a copyright restriction on it. And that really kind of pisses me off. Right. Now, all of the trucks are set up. And I'm going to just take this deck, throw it back in the box, and then, boom. It is time to do the final and most important step, and that is put on the trucks. Which, actually, in my opinion, is the easiest step of assembling a fingerboard deck. Because you really just have to put the screws in the hole and then screw them onto the trucks. I don't know why I don't actually usually start my trucks like this. This would be way easier to put on, now that I think about it, the way that I'm doing it. I put 2 screws in on like the opposite sides. And then, yeah, I'm just going to screw them in. I don't know why I don't do this regularly. Like, this is actually really useful. I might have to start doing this when I just, like, assemble tech decks normally. Alright, since these are being a bitch to screw in, it's probably going to take me a while, so I'm going to do all the screws off camera. Alright, and it's done. Now, again, these aren't, like, the greatest trucks. I'm pretty sure if I remove, like, these metal pieces that are in between the bushings and the bolt, it'll probably loosen up a bit, but yeah, this is a pretty good board so far, from what I can tell. And, it is pretty good. Yeah, my hands are, like, way too fucking shaky to do any kind of fingerboarding tricks, because I chugged the Monster Energy earlier. But, yeah. I will say that this tool is a little bit hard to use, because there is no real way to grip it. And I ended up using this tech deck tool instead, because I could get a lot more leverage on the screws. So if you're looking to buy a fingerboard kit, I would probably recommend something like this. But I would check to make sure it doesn't have one of these types of skate tools with it. And to try to go with something that has a skate tool like this so you can get a little bit more leverage on the screws while screwing in the trucks. Other than that, I would say this is an overall decent setup. It's got really good wheels. And that's how you know they're good. And yeah. So I'll probably do some fingerboard clips with this one. I don't know what I'm going to call this board. Usually I give my boards like a nickname, like this one. I called it 1 pound fish board. Because I used it in a video with like that 1 pound fish audio or whatever. Which is pretty cool. I just call this one the Spaceman. Because it looks like a spaceman. I'm not sure. Kind of looks like AI generated art. But it is an official tech deck, so that's good. And yeah. Other than that, if y'all want to see me do more fingerboard reviews for this new setup that I've got, and honestly, this is probably going to be my best setup, like this one, which it does have wheels with bearings. It's just that it uses 2 different types of wheels, and while it does work, it's just the wheels don't spin as much as this one, and I also prefer wooden decks over plastic ones, in my opinion. They're just a little bit better. But yeah, I can still land tricks decently with this board. It's just that I like this one better now. Because I feel with a wooden board, I have a little bit more control over where it goes, whereas a plastic one, it kind of doesn't really have that same feel, you know? I don't know, it might just be me, like, tweaking out or something, but either way. If y'all want to see more content like this, what the fuck was that? Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and, yeah. And then maybe we can review more boards like this. Because if you don't know, I'm trying to get my channel monetized. Which is when I can make money from uploading videos. So that I can buy more tech decks and make more videos. Which would be pretty nice to use my YouTube channel to fund my YouTube channel. You know. Instead of having to, you know, use personal funds to do it. Or have my mom buy me tech decks because I don't have personal funds. But, yeah. Anyways, subscribe, and peace.